As many companies are trying to rethink their space in light of COVID-19, we've heard one question multiple times. How can I reimagine those collaborative areas? After all, one of the biggest draws back to the physical workplace is to collaborate and meet with others in person. But you may be thinking, given the guidelines of keeping people 2 meters apart and trying to not have people face each other, is it possible to create a compelling collaborative area? We believe it is, and for this reason we wanted to show you ways in which you could rethink the collaborative areas. We've created the Group and Community Spaces Guide to help facilitate conversations with clients and to make sure they're making the most of their spaces when they return to the workplace. In our living office terminology, this document will provide you with thought starters for settings like meeting rooms, coves, forums, havens and plazas, along with a few outdoor settings and cafes. It's meant to guide you and your client through the different possibilities for each space, from a simple reconfiguration to a complete redesign. This guide is divided into 2 main categories, enclosed meeting rooms and open community spaces, each with its own subcategories. You can pinpoint the spaces that most pertain to your client and then walk through options for each. For example, if you select medium meeting rooms, on the title page you'll see a number of ways that you could rethink and use a space like this. If your client originally had an enclosed meeting space for 6 to 8 people, then they can reimagine this space in one of 5 ways. In the first example, the client may need to continue using the space as originally intended. We'd encourage that they reduce the amount of seating to ensure adequate spacing and instill proper hygiene measures. On each detail page you'll find a list of furniture and technology considerations. These highlight specific product features, hygiene best practices and technology suggestions for each setting. The top image shows spacing, with each green circle being 2 meters in diameter. The next thought starter demonstrates how you can still use a space for meetings while increasing the agility of a room by repurposing ancillary pieces from dense settings throughout the office to create casual meeting rooms. The third thought starter demonstrates how a client can repurpose a meeting room into additional dedicated work points, and the fourth setting transforming the meeting room into a small training room. In some cases, a client may want to transform a meeting room into a dedicated space to store and maintain hygiene items for employees. Open paragraph units offer a contactless experience when collecting hygiene products, and you could consider adding paragraph lockers to offer personal storage for employees. Some companies will want to explore transitioning their closed meeting spaces to open areas. For that reason, we've included examples of open collaborative settings. You'll also find small individual focus areas and large plaza and lobby applications complete with the sanitizing and check-in points. At the end you'll find cafe settings and thought starters for outdoor meeting spaces. You can find this and all of the other new normal resources available on Omni. We hope you found this helpful and thank you for watching.